I don't remember why I don't let myself sit around and do nothing all day. I feel like trash this morning. Oh. I just skateboarded to Wawa at like 10:30 at night to get something to drink. Terrible idea. It's like 20 degrees outside. Should have thought that through. Okay, so tonight's going to be a very Eric Face-centric episode. There's going to be a lot of me talking to you and not a lot of me outside doing things. Why? It's cold, for one. For two, it's nighttime already. I didn't vlog earlier. For three, I'm not good at making three excuses. So, since it's too cold to go outside and do stuff today, I figured, as I said yesterday, let's talk about programming. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so cold. My face still hurts. It's numb. I'm so glad I decided to grow this beard because my chin is like immaculately warm right now. Yes. Okay, so first let's talk about why do I want to talk about programming in the vlogs. Well, for one, a few of you have asked. For two, it is a big part of my life that I do a lot of, and I don't share that with you guys. And I feel like I want to, and I should, and I need to. Now, what do I not share with you guys? As I said yesterday, sometimes it's hard to make programming interesting because it's me, and it's like, imagine if you were writing a Word document, like a paper for school, but it was in a language that only a computer could read, and you yourself, because you're writing it, and other programmers. I'm getting off topic. Instead of writing a paper, you write a list of instructions that tells the computer or the phone or the mobile device or the game system to do what to do. So then you become this dictator to the computer, telling it what to do and what to create. And there's a lot of awesomeness to that. So first off, I love designing software or apps or games that are beautiful. And I don't mean girls in bikinis beautiful, I mean emotionally jarring. What the heck does that mean, you might ask? That's a good question. These are all good questions. Software for me is the interface between you and your screen. Now, for the longest time, computers, systems, phones have been this plateau of just interaction. I pick up my cell phone, I open it, I send a text message, it's yelling at me for whatever reason. So many opinions, this guy. And you interact with it. But think of interacting with software on a computer like taking a walk. I know you're like, Eric, that sounds stupid. What is this even going? Where are you going with this? Where's your brain at? Well, I'm gonna show you. And I don't appreciate the Latina accent. That's kind of rude, really. So when you take a walk, you can take a walk through a street, bunch of trash everywhere, blah, blah, blah. It's your walk to work. Or you can take what's called the scenic route, which does the same thing. Sometimes it's longer, but when we're talking about software, not necessarily longer for the user, more longer for the person making the software. But you get a beautiful journey to your destination. In software, that destination is the thing you want to accomplish, whether it's sending a text message, doing a web page, any number of random things. So you might say, why do you go through this effort? Why would you want to make something like software beautiful? What's the point? I'm all about efficiency. My answer is simple. For me, interacting with my phone and software should be all about the experience, the way it leaves you, the emotion. And emotion with a cell phone and a piece of technology sounds weird, but think about this. I could pull out my phone which by the way, this is an iPhone, trash. Not the point. I could pull out my phone, I could open the messaging app, and I could send a message to somebody. But when you start to notice the nuances and the small, very subtle interaction design that goes into something beautiful, like a really well-crafted messaging application, for example, you don't realize how much more enjoyable it becomes. So I'm working on a few things intermittently. One is a home screen application for Android. Now, if you don't own an Android phone, I have one around here somewhere. Huzzah. The home screen is changeable, meaning, for those of you with an iPhone, you might not understand this, but the home screen where your apps are can literally be changed with another application written by somebody else to be different. Yes, I was making Nicole's wallpaper. I have been since 2010, because I'm a sole developer by myself. I was 17 when I started. I'm not like some prodigy. I just do it for fun. Well, I started doing it for fun and then moved into like really trying to do it as a hobby. Didn't take off that well, admittedly, but I don't give up. I keep doing it. Admittedly, it took a little bit of a backseat this past year to do some more YouTubing because I just really wanted to try this and see what this medium was like, but that's enough about that. So anyway, I'm working on this home screen application, and this is my current mock-up for the newer version that I'm working on. Now this probably looks terrible reflecting off a computer monitor's lines. Let me get. Okay, so here's a mock-up on my iPhone screen. Now, when I say mock-up, this is not running on an iPhone. This is just an image that I took a screenshot of that I put on my iPhone so you can see better. The general concept is it's your home screen, but it's laid out in a different way. So, we have tabs of categories with app icons of what's in that folder shown under the thing. This is a mock-up, it's not something I have done yet, and of course it's not even running on the right operating system, it's just a picture. But, what does this accomplish? So, what I basically do, because I make home screens that are simplified, this is something that you can set your wallpaper as, and then it's like you don't see a bunch of app icons all over the screen. It's not obtrusive, but it still portrays the point. So how is this beautiful in my mind? For one, you get categories, so it spreads it out. It allows you to still see your wallpaper without all this crap in the way. And I feel like wallpaper is the biggest expression of our own application or our own phone. Second, big bold words so you can see the categories. It's easy to select them, pick them, click them. Obviously, again, this is a picture, so I can't do that. But it still portrays what's in it. Streaming is applications to stream. Photos is applications to show photos. Music is music streaming apps or what have you. That's all I'll show you because I haven't actually released that version yet to my beta community. Oh yeah, I have a beta community. They're awesome people. If any of them watch these vlogs, throw it down in the comments. I want to know. Because I've never like purposely crossed my developing community with my YouTube community. So it'd be interesting to see if any of you are like overlappers. Although maybe I should let them start watching my YouTube videos so they can see what goes on in my programming life. I'll throw them in there eventually. I've already been talking for a while. Should I clip this now? Oh. So I wanted to make this vlog about like me actually working on the application, but I feel like talking about it I went off on so many tangents that it was hard. Would you guys like to see me actually working on an application or showing you the process in which it makes to take one? If you do, give me a thumbs up, let it know in the comments, and I will do that because I think it'll be fun. Second, I want to make a video game, and I've done this before on my YouTube channel, but back when I had like 3 subscribers, so it didn't work. I want to make a game, and I want you guys to help me out with this. Would you be interested in that? I think it would be really fun if we could make a community-created game that you could all play and download and share around. It would be amazingly cool, I think. But I'm a nerd, so let me know. What do you think? Thank you guys for watching. I want to share more programming with you guys because it's a huge part of my life, and I feel like by not talking about it on this channel, I don't do part of me justice by really sharing all of me with you. Also, I've noticed that the things I talk about in my real life on my YouTube channel, I tend to do more in real life, and I've been slacking on the programming. So I feel like bringing it into the channel, forcing myself to talk about it more, forcing myself to go over it more, do it more, will make me actually physically do it more. Hopefully. I never know with myself. But I hope this was enjoyable. Probably wasn't. Doesn't that make sense?